Okay, so here we are. It's about 7:15, 7:20. This water's been running for about, let me see, about 7 hours, because I shut it off for about 3. We went inside, had lunch, took a nap. So it's been running about 7 hours, and this is what it's done. So you've got some water in here, and you've got some water in here. So realistically, this thing would have been almost full. Now here, I drew the 30 centimeters from the top line, and as you can see, we probably have, maybe 90 centimeters to go before this thing is full. So it probably won't be done tonight. Okay. Good morning, everyone. So here we are. Yesterday I didn't film, but this is full. And as you can see, the water level is right there. The good news is that overnight we lost no water. So that is fantastic. And then yesterday I started filling this, and I added some water to this. Now if you look at the water, and this is the problem that I'm having, it was crystal clear yesterday, and it has a little hint of rust color on it. So the well guy was supposed to be here yesterday, but like usual, there was always a reason why he couldn't come. So he said he will be here this morning. We're gonna have to try to come up with a solution as to how do I get this water clear. Now I'm thinking that the filter that he put in there doesn't have enough media. Of course, that's just me, but I'm thinking it has less. Yeah, we'll see.
สอนตรงไอ้แบ็กวัดตรงนั้นนะเจ้า
อ๋อสอนแล้วครับสอนละ
ที่โคนว่าเมื่อกี้เลยนะครับพอถึงกั้นหนึ่งจะเป็นสะพายวิดีโอไว้แกก่อนแกลืม
Okay, so what we got here? Yeah. Go ahead.
แบ็กวัดปิดสต็อปสต็อป
Yeah, yeah.
สต็อปหมดเลย
Okay.
Open.
That one. Open. And open. Yeah. And that does the back flush. Okay.
test สต็อป
Close.
สต็อป
Close.
open
Open.
open
Open.
then you
Back flush. To
ดูให้
clean
ใส
it out.
ดูให้ใส
So one does the bottom, one does the top. Okay. Okay.
แต่น้ำตรงนี้ใส
Yeah. It's
ใส
clear.
เรียบร้อย
Yeah. When it's clear.
ลงอันนี้ลง
Yeah.
อันนี้
Yeah.
open
Open. Close.
โอเค
Okay. Very good. So what we have here is this water came from the well, and it was treated through the aerator on this second one. No. The first one was treated through the aerator. The second one was from the filter tank before the chlorine, and the third one was treated with the chlorine already. So it's a big difference. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to use some chlorine up on top let it sit for about 3 minutes, and then filter it on through. And then once we get them into the tank and the tanks are clear, then we can stabilize, make sure there's no chlorine, filter it through that filter that I'm making, and it should be okay. All right. Okay, so the well guy came and he showed me some of the different water deals there with chlorine, not chlorine, and so on and so forth. And this other stuff called aluminum or something. You put it in the water and it kind of traps the iron and drops it to the bottom. It helps it settle. Now this here, I put a little bit in here this morning, and it seemed like it got a little clearer, but I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna try to filter it for here. This one here had some water, but I added some of the treated water, and it's a lot clearer. This one here, I went ahead and added some more water, and it seems like it's going to stay clear, which would be really nice if it is. I guess we'll see when we fill it. So what I'm doing is, from time to time, I go to this first tank here and add a little bit of chlorine in there, and it helps everything settle so that when it goes through the filter, it can trap pretty much everything before it goes into the second tank. It seems to be working. Then after that, I guess what I need to do is filter it, get the chlorine out of there before I put the fish in there. I'm not using a lot. I'm using about maybe a teaspoon of that chlorine for 2,000 liters, which is not much. So yeah, we'll see. If the fish die, it was too much. If they turn white, it was not enough to kill them, but it was enough to bleach them. So hopefully none of that will happen, and it'll work. All right. Oh, one more thing. This thing here, I tried it out, and the joints coming from can to can were not sealed, and they were leaking everywhere. And then over here, because I had not bought a round saw bit, I used a wood bit, and it put a big old crack in there. So I went ahead and sealed it up, and it's dry right now, but I think I'm going to wait till tomorrow so it's super dry. The other thing is right here, it's a 1-inch pipe, and that hose is only 3/4, so once it reached to a certain point, it was just leaking out everywhere. So I went ahead and added a little connection there. So now I can put that hose in there, and it'll hold the pressure. It'll hold the pressure and hopefully push that water through and cycle it better. Yeah, we'll see. Yep. Okay. This is what happens when you leave the tank, the pump, unattended for just a little bit. What happened is the tanks went all the way down to the bottom, and what was left was this muck at the bottom, and I put it right in here. So I have a choice: leave it or pump it all out and start all over. So I'm gonna leave it. Now I'm waiting for the tanks to process some water and I can start again. Well, good morning everyone. Here we are again. We're continuing to fill all these tanks. Some good news and some very bad news. The good news is tank number 1 has been holding with 0 loss for 2 days now. The little filter that I put together here is working very nicely, but I did not leave it overnight. I didn't want the hose to fall out or something, and the next thing you know, wake up in the morning and this tank is empty. So I will let it run all day and see where it goes. The bad news, this bad boy here went down 68 centimeters overnight. Overnight, it went, like I said, 68 centimeters down. But here's the thing. I don't understand why this flex shield changed colors. And the other thing is, there is no obvious cracks anywhere. And I mean anywhere. Woon is going to call the call center for flex shield and see what they suggest. Thanks for watching.
ขอบคุณเจ้า
See you next time.
แล้วปะกันแฮมไมนะเจ้า
See you.
บ๊ายบาย